Hey, what's happening? A Tribe Called Writer. I'm just getting back from Book Expo, man, and I just wanted to shoot a quick review. It's not going to be that long, but I wanted to share my thoughts about this event, right? I attended the 2018 Book Expo review, and I arrived, good flight, booked a good room over in Jersey, right? Spent a ton of money on Uber to get over there, right? But that's checked into the convention. It was beautiful, man. The banners and looking up in the sky at all of these big, huge banners of all of these big books. I've seen James Patterson and Bill Clinton's book, and it's pretty cool. It's my first time attending any type book convention thingy like that, and so checked in my briefcase, right? Checked in my luggage, and I went into the event. This is the first day, and only a third of it was ready. you know, the majority of it was roped off. All right, they had a few booths open, but the majority of it wasn't ready. The vendors wasn't ready. So I didn't really sweat it that much because I was exhausted. So I catch another Uber. That was $38 to get to Jersey, where I stayed at the Holiday Inn Express on 2600 Tunnel Drive. They're excellent. I mean, that's an excellent hotel, man. The bed felt like 19 hands was massaging me. But that's besides the point. I get up the next morning, go back to the expo. Okay, they're open. Everything's ready, right? Everything's ready. Everybody's ready. Everything's, all the booths are open, right? It's a problem. Nobody wants to talk to me. Nobody wanted to talk to me. You know, it was because I was the wrong color. You know, and no, I'm not talking about the wrong color as in this color. No, I'm talking about the wrong color as in green. I was green, right? See that green, right? They don't want to talk to us, right? We are the authors, right? Book Expo is not for authors, guys. So if you are thinking about attending these events in the future, I would just want to let you know up front. These events are not for authors. This Book Expo is for publishers to push their content to booksellers. All right. So if you're a librarian, hey, this is the place to be. If you own a couple of bookstores, this is the place to be. If you are a publisher, major, big time, got a guy like James Patterson cranking out these big time books, this is the place to be. But if you're someone trying to get information about getting your manuscripts, signed with a publisher, it's not. It's not. And I just want to let you guys know before any of you head off to any of these things. It's not like agents. You're going to meet any of them. It's not really like you're going to connect with any of these publishers because they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to talk to you. They are there to push their content to these major booksellers like Barnes and Noble and some of these other people, right? And so that was the part of it that was disappointing for me. However, I did come out of it with a great piece of information because, like I said, I'm a self-published author. I haven't released my stuff. I have 4 manuscripts, man, 4 books. I haven't released any of them because I'm looking for a certain look. And I haven't been able to achieve that certain look on Amazon, CreateSpace, or anywhere because the features are limited, right? So this is one of my favorite authors, right? This is Ken Follett's book, right? This is Pillars of the Earth. This is the reason I actually went to the conference is because I wanted my paperback to have a flap. See that right there? I wanted my paperback to have a flap like that, like his books, His books have flaps. See that? Even his paperbacks, right? Also, his book. See, check that out. That's nice, right? See, they got the nice little foil thing. See that? Right? Got the bevel action happening. I wanted that for my book. CreateSpace, they don't offer that. So, just from a product standpoint, as self-published authors, we're at a disadvantage almost because the platforms that we publish on, design features are not into our books. So our books automatically look cheaper than the guys with the publishing companies, right? So the one good thing that did come out of this trip is that I met a publisher, right? Dude was all the way in the back. Dude was in the first, he was in the outhouse of the convention, right? And he didn't have the big elaborate display like Ingram and all of those guys. He didn't have that. He had a black sheet and his name taped on the sheet with a little Xerox copy, right? And I asked him, I said, man, hey, I'm toting around this 50-pound book. That's what it felt like after an hour. It felt like 50 pounds. It's 900 pages. I'm toting around this thing. I said, hey, man, can you make this book? I want my book to look like this book, right? Can you do this for me? And he says, absolutely. That's why we're here. We don't have any, we're just getting our foot in the door, too. I said, just on a rough estimate, man, I'm only about barely 500 pages, right? How much am I looking at for this whole foil look, the beveled? Henceforth, he says, I don't know, just rough estimate right here at the table, we'll say anywhere in between $4.80 to $6.80 a book, right? He said you're gonna have to pay for your dye, to get this print, He said you're gonna have to pay for your dye. I said, okay, I don't mind. He said that's gonna be about $300 to set up that little beveling process, but other than that, we could do it. That was the only thing I got out of this thing. So guys, I just wanted to say, I want to wrap this up, right? If you are a self-published author, these events like Book Expo, they're not for us. They don't want to talk to you. The people in these booths, they're treating you like, get away from me, get away, shoe fly, go away, because you're the wrong color. There's other colors. There's a red, right? There was a yellow. I think yellow was for editing. Red was for booksellers, but if you were the green thing, get away from here, right? Don't do that to your work. Don't do that. You've worked too hard, just like I have. You've worked too hard, and we don't have to go around begging like this. And that's probably the wonderful part of this age we live in with desktop publishing, is we can get our books out there and compete and, do what I'm doing. I'm putting some emphasis and strength into building up the publishing side of my my company, in the I have the writing side, that's me. I have the publishing side, that's me, right? So now I'm going to take just a quick break from writing to focus on the publishing side of this thing, so I can get a book that looks just like these other guys' book, right? But I'm not going around begging these agents. I'm not doing that. I'm not, because there's people that have made millions of dollars in this industry, self-published, that they didn't have to beg anyone, right? The girl who wrote 50 Shades of Grey, she just wrote that and threw it up there, right? They went back and edited it later. So you're already ahead of the game on them. But I just wanted to encourage you just to keep writing. Keep writing. Don't let these agents and all of this nonsense these rejections discourage you. Don't constantly kiss these people butt. I'm documenting my journey so you can follow me as I go. And I promise I always tell you the whole truth, nothing but the truth, right? So help me God. What else I have? We just have the truth about how it is starting out as an unpublished author. And it's going to be like this until I get a distribution deal. But I wanted to share this with you. If you've enjoyed this, follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, wherever. Right, reach out to me. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll respond back to you. Oh, Guy did tell me there's another one of these things coming up in November in Philadelphia, and he says that this is more or less for published authors. Self-published authors. I don't know if I'm going. I don't know if I'm doing it anymore. I have the printer I need. I understand the marketing side of business because that's my day job. And I'm about to get out there and get my work competing. And if you want to join forces with me, let me know, connect with me, and let's just build our own platform to sort of help self-published authors like us compete against these published guys. It's your boy TJ. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.